Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. But what if I told you that asking the right questions at an open house could save you thousands of dollars and a whole lot of stress? Most buyers walk in, take a quick look around, and leave without getting the full picture. That mistake can lead to regrets, or worse, unexpected costs after closing. Hey, it's Terry Trexler. Today, I'm sharing 5 must-ask questions that will help you make smarter decisions at open houses. The last one? It could be a deal breaker. Stick around, and before we jump in, hit that like button and subscribe for more real estate tips. The first question you need to ask is, how long has this home been on the market? This one is big. A home sitting on the market for a long time could mean a few things. Maybe it was priced too high from the start. Maybe there's something about the property that's making buyers hesitant. Or maybe a previous deal fell apart at the last minute. These are all things you need to know before making an offer. If a home has been listed for several months with no offers, that's usually a sign that the seller might be more flexible on price. Maybe they're feeling frustrated and just want to get the home sold, which means they could be willing to negotiate. That's a huge advantage for you as a buyer. But if a home just hit the market and already has multiple offers rolling in, that tells you competition is high. In that case, you'll need a strong game plan to make sure you stand out. Whether that's offering slightly above asking price, reducing contingencies, or getting pre-approved for a mortgage ahead of time. Either way, knowing how long a home has been sitting can be one of your biggest advantages. A home's time on the market isn't just a number. It's a clue that helps you figure out your next move. Next, ask, have there been any price reductions? This question gives you insight into how the seller is thinking. If the price has dropped once, or even multiple times, it usually means one of 2 things. Either the seller started off with an unrealistic price and had to come back down to reality, or they're getting serious about selling and want to attract more buyers. And that second part, that's where you can use it to your advantage. A seller who has reduced the price multiple times may be more willing to negotiate. They've already adjusted their expectations, and they might be open to an even lower offer, especially if they're in a hurry to move. But here's the key. If the price keeps dropping, but buyers still aren't making offers, that's a red flag. It could mean there's something about the home that's turning people off. Maybe it has an issue that isn't immediately obvious, like a foundation problem or an expensive repair lurking beneath the surface. That's when you need to dig deeper. Look into past inspections, check the seller's disclosure, and consider bringing in your own inspector before making an offer. A house with multiple price drops can be a great deal, but only if you know exactly what you're getting into. This next one is crucial. What repairs or updates have been made to the home? A house might look beautiful on the surface, but that doesn't always tell the full story. You want to know about the things that really matter, like the condition of the roof, HVAC system, plumbing, and electrical. These aren't just cosmetic details. They're the backbone of the home. And if they're outdated or in bad shape, they could cost you thousands in repairs. Here's where most buyers go wrong. They ask what was updated, but they forget to ask why. For example, if the sellers just replaced the roof, was it because of normal wear and tear? Or was there a major leak that caused damage inside? If the kitchen was just remodeled, was it because they wanted to update it? Or were there plumbing issues that forced the renovation? You also want to ask about who did the work. Was it a licensed professional? Or was it a DIY project? Because a beautiful new bathroom is great, unless it wasn't done to code and ends up causing problems later on. The more you ask, the better prepared you'll be. And the better prepared you are, the less likely you are to be hit with expensive surprises after closing. Now let's step beyond the house itself and talk about the bigger picture, your day-to-day life. You want to ask, what's the neighborhood really like? You're not just buying 4 walls and a roof, you're buying into a community. Think about this. How's the commute to work or school? What are the local schools like? Are there any big developments planned nearby? What's the crime rate in the area? How noisy does it get at different times of the day? These things might not seem as important as the home itself, but trust me, they can make or break your experience as a homeowner. A beautiful house in the wrong location can turn into a daily headache. And here's a bonus tip. Don't just rely on what the listing agent tells you. Take the time to see the neighborhood for yourself. Visit at different times of the day, morning, afternoon, and evening. What's it like during rush hour? Are there loud neighbors or busy streets nearby? And most importantly, talk to the people who live there. If you see neighbors outside, introduce yourself and ask what they love about the area. Ask if they feel safe, if they enjoy the local restaurants and parks, and if there's anything they wish they had known before moving in. Trust me, a quick 5-minute conversation with someone who actually lives there can give you way more insight than any online listing ever will. All right, here's the big one. Are there any known issues with the home? This might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how many buyers forget to ask this question. And trust me, this is one question you never want to skip. Sellers are legally required to disclose major problems with the home, but that doesn't mean they're going to hand over a list of every little issue up front. Asking directly puts them on the spot, and sometimes just the way they answer can tell you everything you need to know. A good follow-up question is, has the home ever had water damage, foundation issues, or major repairs? These are the big ticket problems that can turn into nightmares if they aren't handled correctly. And here's the most important thing. Never rely on the seller's word alone. Even if they say everything is in perfect condition, always get a home inspection. A professional inspector will catch things that you might not even think to look for, like hidden leaks, electrical problems, or structural issues. The last thing you want is to move in and discover a problem that could have been caught beforehand. This is about protecting your investment and making sure there are no unexpected surprises waiting for you after closing. These 5 questions might seem simple, but they can save you from making a costly mistake or help you score an amazing deal on your next home. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's the one thing you have to know before buying a home? Let's talk about it. And if you're ready to start your home search or have questions about a property in Virginia, especially in the Hampton Roads area, reach out to me or my team. You'll find all my contact details in the description below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss my best real estate tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.